Hello, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to my life, guys. I'm just now prepping my bell peppers and sharing with you how I store my peppers for the winter season. So I start by washing them off and then taking the seeds out just like this. I do them in batches. So yeah. I got these peppers from U-Pick here in my city. So you just go to the farm, pick as many as you want, and then they tend to measure them in like ounce. They measure the weight, and that's what you pay for. I like to do this every year. Not only is it a fun activity for my family and I, but it's also you getting fresh organic peppers live from the farm by yourself. Like, you tend to see how they are grown, and this for me tastes a lot better than store-bought ones. That's just my honest opinion. Sometimes I buy from the store as well. When I run out of, I still go to the store. I'm not completely a no store-bought person extremist, but I like to do this. And another thing is, during the winter, yeah, it's just easier, right? Like, you already have lots of it at home, so it saves you all those trips to the store. Everything is handy. I do this every year, not just for peppers, but also for most veggies, even fruits. For my watermelon, I just cut it open, squeeze out the juice into bottles, and that's how I save them up for the winter season. Cucumbers, carrots, and for slices like this, I do peppers, I do tomatoes, I do garlic, ginger. Yeah, I just enjoy going to the store to get all of this for my home. Let me take a quick trip to the fridge to show you what I did yesterday. So now they're already frozen. Here you go. Tomatoes, right? This was my yesterday bagging, and this is the bell peppers I bagged up yesterday. Frozen to the core and ready. This could stay sitting in my freezer for another 6 months. I love, 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 love to store my peppers and tomatoes. Or you pick straight from the farm. will stay as fresh as it can be for as long as you want it to be there. So that's why I do it. Multiple reasons, you see. Comfort, freshness, and then you know you're buying the real deal, right? Look at that. Yeah. It doesn't take too long for me to achieve lots. And the price isn't so bad as well. Like, let's talk about the price for a minute there. I agree it's a lot of work, right? You go to the farm, you tend to do the work, the harvest is on you basically. But I love doing that, so it's more like fun for me than work. But then again, this, I would say, it's a lot cheaper than what you get in any store. Yeah. So you might want to try this if it's convenient for you, and if you have farms in your where you live or its environs. So I take a couple trips to the farm. What you see here now, it's never enough. I already bagged up like 30 bags of tomatoes in my deep freezer. I have over 30 bags as well for bell peppers, and it just keeps going. I do minimum of 5 trips to the farm before the farm closes for the year. Yeah, I do a minimum of 5 trips, getting all the basic stuff. I got some cucumbers as well yesterday. Let me show you. When I say these cucumbers are huge, I kid you not. Take a look at that. These I'm going to blend up, squeeze out the juice, and just put it in the bottle them up, and that's it. Ready to go for the winter. I do the same for watermelon, cucumbers and watermelon. Sometimes I make like a combo juice out of it. Cucumber, watermelon juice. Yeah, see? It's easy. Easy. I love it. Thank you for your views, guys. Thank you for your comments. I see them. Does anyone here love to save peppers like this for the winter season? If you do, please drop a comment and tell me if you do things differently from how I do them. Like, how do you store your peppers for the season that keeps them fresh? What I'm doing now is like my tested and tried process that I'll always do every year here in Canada. Yeah, I live in Canada, for those who are just new to my life. I'll do the same thing every single year because guess what? I've tested this and it worked excellent for me. I'd rather just stick to what I know. No, don't get me wrong. I'm open to learning new stuff. That's what I'm saying. If you do this, or you save peppers for the winter season, please leave a comment to let me know what you do, how you do them differently. I hear some people even store them without putting them in the fridge, like it just stays like that in like cans or bottles or what have you. Please let me know how you store your peppers. I would love to learn something new today from you guys. Getting all of the seeds out. Cutting them up. Yeah, I don't do my cuts aren't in any particular shape or size. I just chunk them up because I don't want to save it in this big chunk. It's going to occupy too much space, right? So when I cut them up in small cuts like this, it helps it stay, you know, I'm able to like squeeze it deep down in my deep freezer, like do a compress basically. Yeah, do a compress. So this works better for me. Than saving them up in big chunks like this. Well, either one works. If you have the space, why not? Saves you the work, right? Then you don't have to cut them into small cuts. Yeah. So let's fill up this bag and do another bag. Let's do a small bag. Let's do a small bag. Peppers. Yeah, because I tell you, my freezer is loaded with all sorts. This just helps you discover whatever you're looking for pretty much faster than you would. So I'll do a small bag as well. Just put on there. Yeah. That's basically how I do what I do. Quick exercise for the morning. I love nature and what nature brings. It's just beautiful. Like, God is awesome. So yeah, small bag, big bag. Small bag, big bag. All ready for the freezer. See? Sweet peppers. All ready for the freezer. Yeah, I know people love to differentiate these peppers, like when it has like 4 lobes, you do stuff differently with them. When it has 3, you do stuff differently with them. Yeah, just do what works for you, I would say. I'm not on here as a coach to tell you what to do with your peppers when you have them, because I know everyone does things differently, and that's something we have to respect, right? So I do what I do, how I know how to do them. So I'm just showing you how I preserve my peppers and keep them all through the winter and always have them handy. So this isn't a tutorial to tell you what kind of peppers works for what. Yeah. Fresh, fresh, fresh. And yeah, that's it. So if you're just joining my life, I was just showing how I preserve my bell peppers for the winter. I have bags like this. I basically spend 30 minutes every day bagging peppers and tomatoes because I know they're really gonna come in handy for the winter season. Nobody wants to be running to the store during the winter to get stuff. Plus, these are fresh you-pick peppers straight up from the farm. I picked them myself. I have videos on here in my channel showing you the farm and my picking. Anyways, I'm not gonna keep you guys for longer than now. I'm just gonna finish up here and clean up when I'm done. So thank you for joining my live. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your comments. I will see you in my next live. Bye.